Now, I want to show you how to cast shadows of your graphics in After Effects. The first step you have to take is you have to make a solid color layer. Go to Layer, New, and make solid color layer. I'm just creating this solid color layer. The color looks fine, it's yellow. Okay, so the reason why you are making this solid color layer is that if you don't have solid color layer in the background, the shadow will not cast. If you want to see your shadows, make sure you have solid color background in your video or animation. So bring this solid color you created to be in the background by dragging it all the way at the bottom. And step 2 is that whatever you want to have a shadow of, like whatever you want to have shadows cast, make sure they are all in 3D layers. Look, all these like graphic, tree, house, apartment, office, skyscraper, cloud, it's all in 3D. And this solid color layer has to be 3D too. So click this. So it's 3D. So step 3. So you have to, I'm unlocking these layers of graphics because I have to change the property of it. So step 3 is whatever you want to cast a shadow of, you go into the layer, open up material options. And this function, cast shadows, has to be on. Right now it's off, so click on. So turn on the cast shadows on for all the layers that you wanna have shadow casted. So go to a layer you like to have a shadow, open up material options of that layer, and this cast shadow has to be on. So suppose you did that for all the layers you want to have shadows on. I wanted to show you how the shadow will look like quickly. So right now we don't see any shadows. To see the shadow, you have to go to the position property of the layer and type negative value. I'm typing -50. And suddenly you start seeing the shadow here. And do this for all the layers you want to have shadows on. And lastly, this is really very important point to remember, is that cast shadow does not work if this was set to ambient. As soon as I set this light option to ambient, the shadow disappears. The shadows will work only under parallel light or spotlight or point light. So, pretty much all the light setting other than ambient. So make sure if your shadow is not working, make sure your light option is set to something other than ambient.